So today, we have King Kong taking on the Rampage monsters, George, Ralph, and Lizzie. Who wins? Well, let's find out. So, George, Ralph, and Lizzie were all once normal animals, but after inhaling this pathogen that was designed to rewrite their genetic makeup, they all turned into colossal monsters with new abilities. George the gorilla stood over 30 feet tall. Just like other gorillas, he was an expert climber, being able to quickly climb a skyscraper. He's the most agile one out of the three, and he's fast enough to keep up with Ralph. He's strong enough to easily throw tanks, and even temporarily hold back the much bigger Lizzie. He's durable enough to easily survive explosions, fall off the top of the skyscraper, and being impaled by a large pipe. He even displayed a nice healing factor as he quickly healed from that last feat. Next, we have Ralph the Wolf. He stood well over 30 feet tall and had a powerful jaw. He had large flaps of skin between his front and rear legs, allowing him to glide. He had large porcupine-like quills on his back and tail, and he could even project these by whipping his tail, and it was powerful enough to destroy a military helicopter. He's strong enough to hold down George, durable enough to easily survive explosions to the face, and he's much faster than the other two as well. And finally, their third partner is Lizzie the Crocodile. She was 60 feet tall and 200 feet long. She was much bigger and stronger and more durable than the other two, and was more than capable of taking them on simultaneously. She easily survived several grenade explosions behind her ear and a barrage of missiles to her face at point blank range. She had a massive bite force, being able to easily bite Ralph's head off and eat it. Her tail had a big club at the end of it, and she could swing it around like a mace. She had a force of razor-sharp protrusions on her back, and being a crocodile, she was a very proficient swimmer as well. And their opponent is King Kong, the beastly ruler of Skull Island and the last of his kind. He's quite aggressive and ruthless if angered or in combat, yet he has a peaceful and protective side. He stands 104 feet tall and is not even fully grown yet. Despite being a giant ape, he's quite intelligent. He's smart enough to use things in his environment as a weapon, such as using a tree as a staff or spear. He even used a propeller off a broke down ship as a melee weapon. Just like other primates, he's a great climber. He's able to withstand attacks from many military helicopters, attacks from skull crawlers, and a napalm explosion, even though that did almost kill him. Despite his size, he's very fast and agile. His body was built for flexibility. He's very strong, as he was able to knock out the smaller skull crawlers just by punching them, and he pinned the alpha with just his sheer strength. He easily overpowered a mere squid and tore off its tentacles with ease. He fought and killed the entire family of skull crawlers and then just walked away, showing little to no signs of fatigue. So, Kong is at a disadvantage as it is 3-on-1, but he's much bigger than all of them as well. Like, Lizzie is the only one whose size is comparable to Kong, and even then, Kong is still much bigger. So I believe Kong's size and the fact that it's 3-on-1 really cancels each other out. So Kong is stronger than they are, as he easily overpowered a mere squid, overpowered 2 juvenile skull crawlers, and then overpowered the alpha skull crawler. Not saying they're not strong, they're just not that strong. But they are strong, especially Lizzie. Also, surprisingly, the Rampage monsters are more durable. Kong was hurt by bullets. Bullets just bounce off of them. Not just that, but rockets and explosions hardly fazed them, while Kong was nearly killed by a napalm explosion. So, since Kong and George are basically the same, except Kong's massive size advantage, there's not much hope for George, and he is put down. Now, Ralph's gliding and quills will throw Kong off at first, but still, that massive size advantage will allow him to put Ralph down as well. Now, Kong is taller than Lizzie, but Lizzie is also 200 feet long. Kong is stronger than Lizzie, but she also has a massive bite force that will do damage. But Lizzie is similar to the Alpha Skullcrawler, and because of that, I believe Kong will be able to put her down. So, Kong can beat them one at a time, but can he beat them if they all ganged up on him? Well, yeah. He beat the entire Skullcrawler family and should be able to beat them as well. Kong wins. Like and subscribe, all the great